Okay, y'all. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. Um, so I'm back on my job quest. I'm talking quiet right now because I uh, I decided to go back to the job quest that I'd failed at so many times, like the previous episode or two ago, and I managed to get one of the striking dummies placed. And then I found the last striking dummy here, and it's like inside this cave. And there are like, I don't know, I had to like sneak past like, I don't know, probably like 20 enemies to be able to get to this point where I had to put down the striking dummy. And I definitely just tried to go with a stealth route. I only ended up having to like take out like one or two guys. I'm still inside the cave right now. I just managed to somehow sneak in here and place the last striking dummy down. It is right there. You can see it. Um, and I'm getting the heck out of here. So I'm returning back to Ul'dah. This was a really difficult, like job quest. So I'm very grateful to be able to report back and have that done. So let's go back and report that we finally made it happen. I hope you're all doing well today. Um, yeah. Ah, that feels so good to have that done. Um, I was told on legacy controls it's best to just kind of hold the mouse down and then use the mouse to just kind of like hold forward essentially with the movement, and then just like rotate the camera in the direction you want to go, like so. So I'm testing that out a little bit here. I'm trying to get used to that. It's very unnatural for me, but I think if I do it for long enough, I'll eventually get used to it. Who is this? What does the red chair symbol mean? Huh. Alright. We need to report back to Chichuto. Nothing is more important to a pugilist than stamina. How does one attain such a thing? By eating well, sleeping well, and training well. What? Is that not what I was supposed to do? Oh. How's Chichuto in two places at the same time? Okay, let's go back here and report to Chichuto over there. Okay. Teleport over there. Have to give a massive shout out. Actually, I'll do that in a little bit here. Let me report to Chichuto here first. Oh, I can't tell you how much of a relief it is to have that job quest done. I hope I get something good for doing that. It was not very easy. Chichuto, how'd you get over here so quick? Duty calls. Commence battle for star-crossed rivals. If you are above maximum level, it will be synced. Oh, level 29 is maximum level. This is probably going to be difficult. Because I'm only level 28. Let's give it a try. Ooh. That song, though. Take me back to that song. Excellent work, Solitary. All that's left is to have Master Heyman come and train. Well, good luck to him. Getting by all those enemies. Hopefully he's got, like, some Metal Gear Solid tactics. This guy again. What are you doing here? That adventurer is a negative influence on Master Heyman. I'm going to see to it he never bothers him again. Oh, the showdown. What are you talking about? Solitaire's the best thing that happened to Master in years. If you want a piece of him, you'll need to do it with me too. Alright, team up, let's go. I think we probably need to work on these dogs. Oh, I forgot tab to target. Okay. Yeah, let's hop over here. Let's heal up. Jeez, enemies just keep coming in. Stun him. Oh, stun didn't actually work. Alright, Chichucho, I can finally help you. Good team. I took out all the side enemies. Chichucho took out the main person. Why, Rurukuta? Why are you so bent on bringing down Master Heyman and seeing the guild in ruins? You have it all wrong. I'm doing this for Master's own sake. Huh? It's true, I left the guild for the shock of seeing Master in a pathetic state. And it's true I got involved with some unsavory types. But where else was I supposed to go? Me, a refugee, without a guild to his name? But for all the ungrateful things I've done, I've never forgotten how Master Heyman took me in and instructed me in the ways of the fist. This is why I want to give up his foolish notion of facing Wegfar. You don't know that man like I do, Chichuto. Should this fight come to pass, I fear Master won't walk away with his life. Doesn't matter that Master has grown weak and feeble, I just want him to live. Even if it means having him swallow his pride. Oh, Rurukuta, why didn't you just say so? But now that I know your mind, I can say with confidence that you have no cause to fear. Solitary is not the plague that you think he is. It's his will to succeed that's inspiring Master to regain his former strength. And when the day of the rematch finally comes, I've no doubt that he will wallop that odious Wegfar to the 7th hell and back. I pray you're right, but whatever happens, know that I cannot help you. Not where I am. Chichuto, Solitary, I'll leave Master Heyman in your care. Gods, that felt liberating. Trading blows with Rurukuta and learning his true agenda, a great burden has been lifted off my chest. Let us return to the guild, Solitary. You've had your training, and now it's time for Master Heyman's. Whew. Okay. So now I need to go back to the guild. Let's teleport back. I'm trying to picture this game like without the ability to teleport, like without the Aetherites. It would be a lot of traveling. So thank heaven for those. I was just thinking, like, you don't have to give me spoilers, but like, I'm on like episode, what, 16 or something of this playthrough at this point, and I'm guessing I'm like 1% into this game. Like the full game. Like, I know there's so much more content. I mean, there's like, what, 10 plus years of content for this game? So, I mean, not obviously not all of it is main story stuff, but I mean, it's kind of daunting to think how much I potentially still have ahead of me, but also kind of exciting at the same time. So, it's gonna be quite the journey, but I hope you all stick with me through it. So, alright, let's talk to Heyman here. Welcome back, Solitary. I'm told you've kindly set up some dummies for me. The gods, man, did you have to put them in such dangerous places? Yeah, they are in pretty rough places. To make matters worse, Chichito's hidden my grog and says I won't see a drop of it till I've finished training. How the hell am I supposed to loosen my phlegm now? That girl will make a fine guild master when the time comes. I heard about Rurukuta as well, of course. For all his shortcomings, the boy has a good heart. But while his concern is touching, I won't run from Wegfar. Not today. Not ever. On that note, I'd best get ready for my little jaunt to Little All Amigo. If I can't face down a few mindless beasts, I'm in no shape to challenge Wegfar. Don't slack off, Solitary, or I'll leave you in my dusty wake. I've got that already. Okay, this stuff is actually better. Ooh. Yeah, let's get this here. Oh, I don't even get a new ability? I thought I was gonna get a new ability. Guess not. Guess not. Okay, so it doesn't look like it can go further. Maybe the next quest is like level 29 or 30 or something for this. Let's see here. Okay. I was gonna say something now. I can't remember what it was. Let me just jump up and down until I remember. That's not helping. I was gonna ask y'all something. I can't remember what it was now. Huh. Hopefully I'll remember. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. I had a few technical difficulties I had to sort out there. So, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Peachy Milk Tree, one of our YouTube community members there, for stopping by last time I was online. They gave me some extremely generous in-game gifts. So I just wanted to, hey, say thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I also have some mail here. I think someone else had sent me some stuff, so let's go check that out with the Moogle. Okay, they've got the little red mailbag. Okay. Look what we have here. 6 new letters have just arrived for you. Oh, hey, we've got some mail here. Shout out to Darcy here. And we've also got Sagwantia. Oh, and Aramel sent something too. Got all sorts of fun stuff. Okay, let's check out this one here first. Miss Solitaria noticed that your weapons were a bit low, so here are some that you can use now, some for when you hit 29. Also, here's a parasol for those rainy days. Oh, hey! I was wondering about the umbrellas. Nice. Hey, thank you. It's like my birthday. I'm opening all sorts of gifts. Awesome. Hey, thank you so much. High quality items. You've obtained a high quality item. HQ items can be identified by their icon as well as by the special mark that appears after their name. HQ gear will often have better stats than normal quality items, while HQ materials used in synthesis will sometimes yield better results. These features make them more attractive to prospective buyers. Cool. HQ items cannot be stacked with normal quality items. Awesome. Oh, and then I can find the parasol under the character button and then go to fashion accessories. And here's a little guy for you. Hope you don't have him yet. Marble seedling. Hey, cool. His breath is for the nonce. His breath is the worst of your problems. So cool. I'm getting all kinds of little friends. I wish I could have like 10 of them out at a time and just have like a whole army of them following me around. Thank you so much. And a few more friends. Let's see, we got Mammoth, Wayward Hatchling, Wide-Eyed Fawn, Dust Bunny, and Fledgling Dodo. These are all so cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, a few more. In honor of my recent victory. Coblin Larva, Demon Brick, and a Wind-Up Ifrit. Yeah, that is very fitting for my recent first try defeat of Ifrit. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Oh, and some stuff from my fashion report. This is for the current fashion report. Dye any chest piece ice blue and equip it plus the old rose corsage, and you're guaranteed a score of 80. Oh, that's back for the gold saucer fashion report. Okay. Hey, thank you so much. Y'all are way too nice to me, so I really, really appreciate that. So, okay. Take everything. I will take all of it. What's this here? Versus rewards. Letters from GMs? What are GMs? Is that they're like if you're part of one of the I forget what they're called. Not guilds. What are the other things that you can like create and join? Maybe it's a different type of guild. Guess I can probably nah, I kind of want to hold on to the letters for now. I've got plenty of space in there. It's like a scrapbook. Okay, so I am going to continue on with the main quest now. And I'm going to make my way to, I believe I was supposed to go to Gridania first here, then Ul'dah, then Limsa. I think they said I could do it in any order I technically wanted, but I'm going to follow the suggested order. Oh, look at this map. I don't know if I've ever looked at where these places are at on the world map like this before. Oh, wow. Othard? Hingashi? So is this like the Gridania area that I'm seeing here? Or is this the whole world map? I'm guessing the world map. Very cool. I don't think I've ever looked at that. Okay, I'm gonna go over to... Get used to this camera movement here. I could probably just teleport there. I've got plenty of gil at this point, but I'm gonna kind of pretend I don't have as much gil as I have. With the generous gifts there, I'm gonna kind of pretend that I don't have that much, and I'm gonna still take an airship over there. Let's go over to Gridania? It is Gridania, right? Or Gridania? Gridania? I think it's Gridania, but I don't know. Someone will hopefully say it in-game so I can hear how they say it, but... Nice, peaceful nighttime airship trip. I think what I'll do is I'll maybe, like, moving forward, have, like, a different, minion follow me around each episode, depending on how many I end up collecting. We'll keep Titan here, my buddy, with me for this episode, and then we'll change it up maybe next time. So, okay, so we need to go up this way. Oh, that's not a door. Okay. Alright, I just need to get out of here first. Oh, these controls are gonna take me a minute to get used to. Where is the exit for this place? Okay. Oh, I think I need to go upstairs to get out of here. It's been a minute since I've been to this city. I'm planning to do a ranking of the nighttime city themes for the 3 intro towns as well. Really liking this so far, the little bit I'm hearing of it. I think this is my first time hearing any of this being here at night. Let's see, I gotta go through here. Nighttime themes are so just relaxing. Okay, this is where we're supposed to be. It's like a nice kind of tent structure here. Oh, this looks like a place where we're about to hear a speech. I think that's what we're, if I remember correctly. Oh no, so attend the Remembrance Service at Niketo's. Okay, the Remembrance Services for, I think, the big battle that took place. I already forget the name of it, where Bahamut was involved and stuff. I'm guessing it's around that. Let's get rid of the map here. Not you, Titan. There we go. Dum, dum, dum.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelves Wood.
I wonder if you can get this cutscene during the day as well, or if it's always at night like this.
Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
No, I'm supposed to be focusing on the story right now, but like, y'all hearing this music? It's amazing.
Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races.
Here in Elysian.
So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron,
But wait a second.
Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
I know these two, right? They were on like the carriage with me on the way to Ul'dah.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer.
I think it's them anyways.
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
Yeah, I like it.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were
Oh,
lost.
Gridania. It is Gridania. Nice.
As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering.
Ixal.
They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on that
high
bloody
roads without
Ixal.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. please join with me in honoring their memory?
I'm wondering who these three are here.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Guessing
The
they're
destruction wrought
twins.
by the calamity
At least
was
siblings.
indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
She's cool, I like her.
If you'll permit me, Alfie, no.
Alfie, no.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
Alfie, no, and Alize. Alize. Oh, the music in this episode. Woo! It's hitting.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the most troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. Oh. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. Long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians until recently, at least. Alas, they've... Interesting. Because, like, I know the Sylphs, I think in Final Fantasy IV, are like a summon. So that's interesting that they're like a... kind of a creature race in this, and they have their own primal that they try and summon. Interesting. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict the last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? I have a feeling we're gonna see them again. Oh, that was really cool. Okay, so I need to make my way back to Ul'dah now. So I'm gonna save y'all some time. I'm just gonna meet you back over where we are going to listen to the next Remembrance speech in Ul'dah. So I'll see y'all there in just a minute. Hey y'all, we have arrived at our next location here in Ul'dah. So let's see how the Remembrance service goes here.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamal herself!
And Roban as well!
Oh. The music.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
This music pumping me up.
Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold.
The vibe of this one is so much different.
Where by the grace and glory of Naldar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard.
Oh.
Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Mm-hmm.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cargino, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous?
That is true. They were saying there's Like, the city's not as well off as it looks right now.
I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond.
Oh, these themes with the remembrance speeches? Whew. They're really good.
Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Ja for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Rauban?
That voice every time.
People of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects,
Truth.
I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
That was my favorite voice actor the whole game so far, that person that said glory to the Sultan. That was funny. Ooh. They're gonna make me choose between these three.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
Hey, Alfino. I have a feeling I might see you in the next city, too. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalsha, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Well, we already handled him. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. Yes. So I'm wondering now if you end up encountering like Garuda or something for like similar side quests, if you end up starting in Gridania as your starting town. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Uldar has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless. And even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalaja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. It was interesting, the tone was so different between the first two. Like, the first one actually felt a lot more like a somber, like Remembrance. This one was definitely like a rallying call of like, this war isn't over, you know? I mean, both had that message, but like the tone of it was like a little bit stronger here. Okay. Let's go make our way over to the final remembrance in Limsa Lominsa. And I will meet y'all over there in just a little bit. Okay, so I think we have arrived here at Limsa Lominsa for the final remembrance service. So let's check this one out. Guess I'm ready to talk to the Storm Sergeant here. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Let's proceed to the stateroom. Let's do it. I'm loving this episode so far.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
I wonder if you ever get to go on a boat in the game.
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay.
Again, the music.
In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our Grand Company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Each place has their own.
Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom.
Each place seems to have their own salute.
Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck.
Interesting.
5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Ooh, the Sahagin.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
I notice he's doing all the talking. She's hardly said anything. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. First are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. Okay. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. Okay. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Liminson's backyard. And that is to say naught of the internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Liminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. that a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Oh, I forget what it's called. What's that thing called again? The communication thing. Solitary, this has been Philia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final Remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. So I was just thinking, it's very interesting that Gridania and Limsa both have two beast tribes they're waging against with two different primals, and Ul'dah only seems to have one, which I find interesting. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a decision. Alright, let's get back to Vesper Bay. I do have the, I think I said this last time, but I do have the glamour ability and the dye ability and stuff now. I haven't played around with them too much, but I plan to do so. I'm just noticing this, like, island or whatever out here in the distance. Hey, Tataru. You're probably gonna say the same thing, but I gotta talk to you. Some people let fame swell their heads, but I believe that yours will remain in proportion and firmly attached to your body. Hey, thank you. Let's go in. It's currently 9:19 a.m. here in Eorzea. A beautiful morning. Let's go in. Welcome back, Solitary. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Solitary. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Oh.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep.
Ooh.
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called Remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's what they felt like.
As though the Calamity and 7th Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None.
That's true.
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the calamity behind us.
These two are very intriguing. A lot of mystery.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister.
I wonder if I'm gonna have to like pick
And will prevail
between
together,
those two
not
as well or something.
The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
What is the salve? I must have missed that. Oh. Okay. The time has come to make a choice. Which one should I choose? I hate to do this to y'all, but you'll have to find out on the next episode. So I'm gonna split things here. I'm probably gonna keep playing and actually make this decision, but you'll have to see what happens next time. So drop a comment below. Maybe give your prediction as to which one you think I'm actually going to choose and go with. I'd be interested to hear which one you think I might end up choosing from the three here. See how well you can read me in the YouTube comments. So that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and appreciate you stopping by as always. Your support and continued support really means a lot to me. So thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Talk to you later. Take care.